Hi everyone, Adam here. Just doing a collection update, just some Blu-rays and apparel. Alright, so we'll start with the Blu-rays. First up, Nobody stars Bob Odenkirk. A pretty fun action film. It's from the writer of John Wick. If you like the John Wick movies, definitely check it out. Bob Odenkirk is really good in this too. They're not the type of person you'd probably associate with an action movie. Mortal Kombat, of course, based on the game. I know some people didn't like it, but the thing is you can't make a video game movie exactly like a game. Especially with Mortal Kombat, there's a lot of lore to it, so they've got to adapt it. But I actually found it pretty entertaining, actually. I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it was fun to me. Okay, A Quiet Place 2-pack. Yeah. Silly me, I bought this by accident when I was shopping online. I saw A Quiet Place 2 and bought it, so... But that's alright, I can always just give the original copy away. But, yeah, I like the first one. I thought the second was decent. But it will be good to watch them actually back to back. Okay, this was a blind buy, but I had heard of it. The Dark and the Wicked. It was on Shudder. Maybe this is meant to be pretty decent. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this one. Here we've got Slither, which is the James Gunn directed film. Yeah, I do like the cover here. The slipcase. There's the back. Whoops. There's the back. Obviously. And there's the cover there. Yeah, the slipcase. The back, that's the theatrical poster. Alright, and there's what's on the inner sleeve. Okay, picked up a few Australian movies. Occupation Rainfall. I know some people thought it was a bit overblown, but I actually really enjoyed it. But I will say you do really need to see the first one to really understand this one. Yeah, I actually liked it. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was a bit of fun. Okay, Great White. Yeah, Shark Attack movie, obviously. I did watch it. It's just, look, it's watchable, but just so-so, to be honest. Here we have the Patrick Double. Both of these were a first-time watch, and to be honest, I found the original a bit slow, but I did actually really like the remake a bit more. So the original was released in 1978, and the remake was 2013. There's on the front there. On the back it's obviously the Asian poster. And there's what's on the inner sleeve there. Next up are Nightmares, also known as Stage Fright in other parts of the world. This was a first time watch for me too. Kind of an 80s slasher set in a theatre, and I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of fun. A bit sleazy, but fun. There's the back there, and yes, there's a reason I'm covering that photo, because I'm pretty sure it's against YouTube's guidelines. So, yeah. And there's the cover there. And there's as it's known, I think it's internationally, Stage Fright. Okay, so yeah, obviously you can tell why I have to cover this picture up. But there's a great quote by the director on the sleeve here. It said, "I wanted to make it as gratuitous as possible. There's no point being subtle. And I thought I'd like to slash the bear behind of some bird who's been screwed in the makeup room." Director John D. Lamond. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the movie too. Okay, and now onto the apparel. Okay, first up we have the X-Files t-shirt with obviously Mulder and Scully. This is actually one of my favourite shows of all time, which I got from JB Hi-Fi. Up next, from another one of my favourite shows, The Simpsons. As you can see, it's Homer Simpson against a white background with the great quote, "I hope I didn't brain my damage." Star Wars t-shirt, given a retro look. Up next, it's the Star Wars Tour hoodie. As it's known, it's from Zing. On the front, obviously, the Star Wars words. On the back, it has the release date of all the mainline pictures. Obviously, starting with Star Wars in 1977, all the way to 2019, The Rise of Skywalker. And yes, another Star Wars hoodie. Yep, grey, obviously, with some Asian writing. I'm not sure if it's Chinese or Japanese. I know somebody will be able to tell me, and I'm sure it says Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Could be wrong. And yes, underwear is back. And this time, not really from a movie per se, but movie themed. Of course, movies and popcorn go together. And that says, "That's poppin'." It's actually a 2-pack. Right. And there's the other pair there. Now you guys know the rules. If you want me to model the underwear, 100 likes for this video. Alright, so there's a look at some of the Blu-rays and apparel I recently purchased. To most of my fellow countrymen, stay safe. Half the country's in lockdown. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.